So I bought a book this weekend. Viola in Real Life by Adriana Trigiani. And though I've been busy and I've only read a few pages, it wasn't initially quite as spectacular as I expected, which got me thinking about why exactly I expected it to be spectacular, and what made me buy it at all. I've been pondering it, and as far as I can tell, my train of thought went something like this. Ooh, yellow! Bits of bright yellow in an otherwise dark image have always been aesthetically appealing to me, and I especially like that shade of yellow, as these shoes can attest. Viola. I like that name, because it's similar to Violet, and I really like the name Violet. That's clever. I have to admit, I kind of like the real pun. So by this point I'm interested enough to at least pick up the book and read the back, at which point my brain did this. Wait a second. A girl that really likes movies meets a hot guy while stuck at a boarding school she was sent to by her parents. Oh my god. It's Anna and the French Kiss. And that was it. I bought it. That is the whole reason. I liked the cover and the name, and the premise reminded me of a book I love. Which normally would be a pretty good reason, but I didn't like Anna and the French Kiss because of its premise. I liked it because it was a genuinely good book. So why did I pick this book? Because of such superficial similarities. If I saw a book about an orphan whose best friends were a bookworm and a poor redhead kid, would I buy it just because it resembled Harry Potter? Not unless it had something else going for it, at least. So, does that mean I picked this book just because of its cover? That in itself raises an interesting question. Is judging a book by its cover really that bad a thing? I mean, I know the phrase is used as a metaphor, but in the literal sense, is it something to be avoided at all costs? Is it something you should never do? Everyone does it to an extent. We have to in order to sort in our minds what we like and don't like. If we genuinely looked at every single book as though it were something we would love to read and is awesome, then we'd be there all night, so to speak. You have to have some sort of sorting mechanism to say, I like books about magic, but not about math, just so you know what section to go to in the bookstore. The real trick, then, is to let those sorting mechanisms be just that, a starting point rather than a deal breaker. Don't avoid reading a book about the Napoleonic Wars just because you usually like teen dramas. It's okay to have a comfort zone as long as you venture out of it on occasion. Mickey, I'll see you tomorrow.